Well, there's a lot of hype out there now for the child tax credit because, if you have one child or 1,000 or whatever, you get like $3,000 a year or $3,600 a year for each child. So that could be $10,000, $12,000 depending on how many children you have. But there's also one for childless people, and people don't realize we've always had it too. It's part of the earned income tax credit, and they made it up more. It was sort of like $500, and now it's going up to $1,500. So here, to find out more about it and all the forms and what you have to know and how to get free help to file it, I'm going to have this article in the description to find it, and another article that I put together, so you know about. I mean, this is 17 million people are eligible for this $1,500 because they don't have children. 17 million people. Man, that's a lot of people, right? So if you don't have children, remember, you too can get the child tax credit, and you don't have to hang around with a merry-go-round with your kids all the time because you have no children. So you still get the money. Not as much, but money's money, especially if it's free. Well, I got two websites that help people find money and help they want to get out of financial trouble or to do the things they always want to do in life: buy a house, start a business, get an education, get out of debt, things like that. And I concentrate for 40 years now, or more probably, on finding free sources of money. These are government grants or nonprofit organizations. So I have two services that help people do this. One is called letsgohelp.com. And this is a closed Facebook group, where we help each other. And I do the research. When you ask a question, you can ask me a personal question, and you start a discussion that you need, tell me what you need money for, and I do my research to find you the best possible sources of government programs or nonprofit organizations that will help you solve that financial problem. So that's $20 or $19.95 a month. But if you don't want to join anything, and there's a lot of people like that, I understand. I have another service for only $5.95, and this is where you could download a report of all the sources of money and help in your state for your problem. So if you have a financial problem, paying bills or debt and things like that, for $5.95, you download a report of the name, address, phone number, and video instructions of how to contact these people and how to apply for their money to solve your financial problem with debt or credit card, things like that. Then there's another report for every state on starting a business, a nonprofit, or invention, or working on your crazy idea. And then also how to get a higher paying job. This is job training money, education money, college money, things like that. And what they remember, they're just places in your state. That's where the action is. Okay, then there's for health care, dental care, prescription drugs, and even pet care. And then there's free consultants in every state, mentoring, consulting, research, legal advice, things like that. And then real estate, you want to buy a house, rent a house, you got to pay your bills for mortgage and rent, things like that. And then about a dozen or 2 dozen places in your state that give you free legal help. So all those reports are available on letsgoreports.com. So that's two places. Maybe I can help you there. If not, just watch the videos on YouTube, and that gives you links to go get it yourself. The biggest problem is you have to know it's there. That's what I do, and I've been doing it for 50 years, and I hope I have about 15 more.